Hi everybody. I'm doing my presentation outside at the pool because I don't really know anybody here yet. I still haven't gotten to know anybody, and my presentation is going to be on welfare and drug testing. So first off, our government is in debt. It's increasing in debt as well, 2.21 billion every day, according to Brillig.org. And welfare actually does help people, and I agree with keeping it, but there are people who are taking advantage of welfare, and those people are using it or having means to get other money in order to obtain drugs. And the testing application itself is solely based on honesty up until if you answer a question with a yes, then you have to do the drug test. The drug testing will actually help affect the economy, not just welfare. It'll also help put money back into the economy. First off, people who waste their money on drugs are basically using the government for a means to support themselves, and then whatever they can make on the streets or on the side, or even selling their food stamps or anything like that for the drugs. And only 17.5% of unemployed people actually use drugs, and 11.2% who are part-time employed use drugs. And these are illegal drugs, not any that are legal, such as smoking, or some states legalize pot, but you still can't use it for jobs. And this information is according to heritage.org. The applicant process is you answer a bunch of questions. If any of them you answer yes, you have to take the drug test. This is really just honesty based. It should all of you have to take, or all of everybody should have to take it, the drug test, but the fact that it's solely honesty based and it's not 100% accurate, which is why it's only proven that less than 3% of people who actually take the drug test or are drug tested allegedly, but it's actually a lot more than that. 8% of the population actually use illegal drugs. These statistics and numbers are from mapnec.org and thinkprogress.org. The government does spend an increasing number in debt on many different things, but decreasing the spending for welfare with drug testing and other things will decrease the people who receive it, which will in turn decrease the debt. It'll also increase the economy, because all those who won't be spending money on drugs or anything else, it'll be discouraging people to use it on drugs, and they'll be putting their money back into the economy and other things such as food, cars, anything really, just money, food. This is all according to ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. However, there are people who protest it, and they have concerns. Most of the people who protest drug testing for welfare are usually people who use drugs or know people who use drugs. But even so, their concerns should also be listened to and taken into consideration. One of the concerns is the invasion of privacy, and it's embarrassing for some people to take it because they feel like they shouldn't have to take it. However, there are a majority of people in the US who have to take the drug test just for the simple fact that they have jobs or they've ever applied to a job or anything of these sorts, and only 8% actually use it. So majority of us have to give up that right, and it's not really embarrassing, it's just natural, it's normal at this point. But the big issue is, why should people who actually have jobs and are working take the drug test and have to take it? If you're technically not working for the government, but you are receiving money from the government just like everybody else, then you should also have to take the drug test. And that's the biggest issue with a lot of people, because they don't want to, just because they think that it's an invasion of privacy, or it is embarrassing for some people because they have answered yes to the question that they have used drugs. But even so, like, there are many people, even I know people who have used illegal drugs and they come off of it, but they passed the drug test because they came off of it for their job or anything else that they wanted to do. But furthermore, the welfare should be kept, and those who actually need it, so we should keep it. But those who are abusing the system are the ones who shouldn't be allowed to have it, which are the ones who are using it illegally or using it to obtain or finding other ways to obtain the drug. And basically it's wrong for people to do that. So we're just trying to find different ways to help those who actually need it and help support the people who need it, with children, single mothers, single dads, or just people who are struggling, who need welfare. They need it, and they are being screwed over by the people who are taking advantage of it. It needs to be fixed, and I believe drug testing should be required for anyone who wants to use welfare, just as the same as any job. You're receiving money from somebody else, you should be drug tested. Thank you.